Hey everyone, and welcome back to Thesaurus Thrive. I'm Lily.
And I'm Ava. You know, Lily, I was just thinking, have you ever stopped to really think about what you want most in life? Like, what's that one big thing that keeps you going?
Oh, absolutely, Ava. It's something I think about all the time. Sometimes it feels like a big, shiny star far away, and sometimes it feels like a small, quiet goal I work on every day. That's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Ready? Your dreams and success. How to talk about them in English.
That's right. Today, we're diving into a really exciting topic that touches everyone's life, success and dreams. We'll learn some essential words and phrases to help you express your ambitions, your hopes, and your achievements naturally in English. And don't worry, we'll keep it simple, clear, and super engaging so you can boost your speaking confidence.
Exactly. So whether you dream of traveling the world, starting your own business, or simply becoming fluent in English, this episode is for you. We'll break down how to articulate these big ideas, practice some sentences together, and give you practical tips to use what you learn right away. Let's get started.
Okay, so let's start with the basics. What exactly do we mean by dream and success in this context? Because, you know, a dream can also be what you have when you're sleeping at night. But here, we're talking about something different.
That's a great point, Ava. When we talk about dreams for your life, we're talking about a strong desire or goal. It's something you really, really want to achieve in the future. It's not about what happens when you're asleep, but what you hope for when you're awake and planning.
Right. So, for example, my dream is to travel around the world, or I dream of becoming a famous artist. These are things you actively want to work towards. They are your aspirations, your hopes for the future.
Exactly. And then we have success. What does success mean to you, Ava? Because I think it's different for everyone.
Absolutely, Lily. For me, success isn't just about money or fame. It's about achieving something important to me. It could be a big career achievement, or it could be something personal, like learning a new skill, running a marathon, or even just feeling happy and balanced in my daily life. It's about reaching a desired outcome or goal.
I agree. So success is the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. When you achieve your dream or even a part of it, you feel successful. For our listeners, maybe their dream is to speak English fluently, and when they can have a smooth conversation, that's a huge success.
Definitely. So let's look at some key vocabulary related to these ideas. First, we have goal. A goal is a specific aim or target that you want to reach. It's usually more concrete than a general dream.
Yes, a dream can be very broad, like I dream of a happy life. But a goal is more specific, like my goal is to learn 10 new English words every day, or my goal is to save enough money to buy a new car next year.
Another important word is ambition. Ambition is a strong desire to do or achieve something. It shows your drive and determination. If you're an ambitious person, you're always striving for more.
Right. You might say, she has a lot of ambition to become a CEO, or my ambition is to master 3 languages. It's that inner fire that pushes you forward.
Then we have pursue. To pursue means to follow or chase something, usually over a long period. When you pursue a dream, you are actively working towards it.
Exactly. He decided to pursue his dream of becoming a chef. Or, I'm pursuing a career in technology. It means you're putting in the effort, you're on the path.
And finally, achieve and accomplish. These words are very similar and often used interchangeably. They mean to successfully bring about or reach a desired objective or result.
So, I want to achieve my goals this year, or she accomplished a lot in her new role. Both mean you did what you set out to do. You completed it successfully. You succeeded.
Okay, so we've got dream, success, goal, ambition, pursue, achieve, and accomplish. Now, how do we put these into sentences to talk about our own dreams?
Great question. Let's start with expressing your personal dreams. A very common way is to say, my dream is to. For example, my dream is to open my own coffee shop. Simple, clear, and direct.
Yes, or my dream is to live in another country for a year. This phrase is great because it tells everyone exactly what you hope for. You can also say, I dream of, as in, I dream of traveling to Japan one day.
Right. I dream of becoming a fluent English speaker. That's a fantastic dream many of our listeners share. You can also use I want to when talking about goals that are maybe a bit more immediate or specific. I want to improve my English vocabulary. Or I want to get a new job.
Exactly. And when you're talking about something you're actively working on, you can say, I'm working towards. For instance, I'm working towards getting a promotion, or I'm working towards finishing my project.
This shows ongoing effort, which is really important for achieving anything. And for your bigger long-term visions, you might say, my long-term goal is to. Like, my long-term goal is to retire comfortably by the age of 60.
Yes, or my long-term goal is to build a successful international business. It paints a clear picture of what you're aiming for in the future. Sometimes dreams feel very big, right? Like almost impossible. How do we approach those?
That's where breaking them down comes in, Ava. We call these smaller parts steps or milestones. Think of it like climbing a mountain. You don't just jump to the top. You take many small steps. Each step is a small achievement, a milestone on your journey.
That's a great analogy. So, if your big dream is to become a fluent English speaker, your first step might be to listen to an English podcast every day. Your next step might be to learn 10 new words each week. These are small, manageable goals.
Exactly, and each time you complete one of those small steps, you've achieved something. You've reached a milestone. This keeps you motivated and makes the big dream feel less overwhelming. You can say, I'm taking small steps towards my dream.
Or, my first milestone is to complete this online English course. It helps you track your progress. And speaking of progress, it's not always smooth sailing, is it? We often face challenges.
Oh, absolutely. Challenges or obstacles are a natural part of pursuing any dream. It could be a lack of time, fear of failure, or even unexpected difficulties. The important thing is how you overcome them.
Yes, to overcome a challenge means to successfully deal with a difficult problem or situation. You might say, I had to overcome many obstacles to achieve my goal. Or, we faced a big challenge, but we found a way to overcome it.
This is where words like perseverance and determination come in. Perseverance means continuing to do something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. It's about not giving up.
Right, her perseverance helped her finish the marathon. And determination is the quality of being resolute and firm. It's that strong decision that you will do something no matter what.
Yes, he showed great determination to learn English, even when it was difficult. Both perseverance and determination are vital on the journey to success.
So, we've talked about what dreams and success are, how to talk about your goals, and what it takes to get there. Now, let's practice saying some sentences out loud. This is really important for building your speaking confidence, remember? Don't just listen, speak with us.
That's right. Ready? Repeat after me. Our first sentence. My dream is to speak English fluently. Listen again. My dream is to speak English fluently. Now your turn.
Good job. Okay, next one. I am pursuing my goals with great determination. Listen. I am pursuing my goals with great determination. Say it out loud.
Fantastic. How about this one? She managed to overcome many challenges. One more time. She managed to overcome many challenges. Now you say it.
Excellent. Let's try another. Achieving this milestone made me feel very proud. Hear it again. Achieving this milestone made me feel very proud.
Now it's your turn. One more for good measure. Success is a journey, not just a destination. Repeat after me. Success is a journey, not just a destination.
Amazing! Great job, everyone. Remember, the more you practice speaking, even simple sentences, the more comfortable and natural it becomes. Now, let's hear these words in a mini conversation like we would use them every day. Lily, what's a big dream you're working on right now?
Oh, that's a good question, Ava. Well, my big dream, my long-term goal is to write a book. It's something I've wanted to do for a very long time, but I keep putting it off, you know?
A book? Wow, that's a fantastic dream. What kind of book are you thinking about, and what's your first step, your first milestone?
It's going to be a fantasy novel, actually, and my first milestone is to outline the entire story. I've been reading a lot about how to structure a novel, and honestly, that's a challenge in itself. But I'm determined to get it done.
That sounds like a huge undertaking, but also super exciting. I can see your ambition. So, how do you stay motivated to pursue such a big dream? Do you ever feel like giving up?
Oh, absolutely. There are days when I think, this is too much, I can't do it. But then I remind myself why I started. I visualize the finished book and that feeling of accomplishment, you know? My perseverance kicks in, and I take small steps. Like today, I'll just work on one chapter idea, slowly but surely.
That's brilliant advice, Lily. taking small steps is key, and that feeling of accomplishment, even from outlining one chapter idea, must be a great motivator. What about you? What are you pursuing these days?
Well, my current main goal is to improve my fitness and run a 10K race. I've never run that far before, so it feels like a big challenge. My dream in the long run is to be really active and healthy, and this is a step towards that.
A 10K, that's impressive, Ava. What milestones have you set for yourself to achieve that? I imagine there are quite a few obstacles to overcome on the way.
Definitely. My first milestone was just to run for 30 minutes without stopping. I achieved that last week, and I felt so proud. The next one is running 5K. The biggest challenge for me is consistency, honestly. Some days I just don't feel like running.
I can relate to that, but your determination to reach your goal is clear, and celebrating those small accomplishments, like running for 30 minutes, is so important for keeping your motivation high. You know, this conversation is really showing how we use all these words naturally.
It really does. And for our listeners, that's exactly what we want you to be able to do. Talk about your dreams, your goals, your challenges, and your successes with confidence. Now, let's shift gears a little and talk about some practical tips for improving your English fluency, especially related to this topic.
Absolutely. My first tip is connect your English learning to your personal dreams. Think about it. If your dream is to travel the world, imagine using English to order food in Italy or ask for directions in Japan. This makes learning much more meaningful and motivating.
That's a brilliant tip, Ava. When you link English to something you truly care about, it stops feeling like a chore and starts feeling like a tool to achieve your dreams. You might say, learning English is a step towards my dream of becoming a digital nomad.
Exactly. My second tip is practice speaking about your goals regularly. Every day, take a few minutes to describe one of your dreams or a goal you're working on out loud in English. You can do it in front of a mirror, record yourself, or even talk to a language partner.
This really reinforces the vocabulary and phrases we've learned today. Don't just think about it, say it. Describe your ambition, your plan, the challenges you anticipate, and how you plan to overcome them. Even if it's just for 2 minutes, it helps so much. It builds muscle memory for your mouth and brain.
And my third and final tip is celebrate your small language victories. Just like with any big dream, improving your English happens one small step at a time. Every time you understand a new phrase, successfully use a new word, or have a short conversation, that's a milestone.
Yes, don't wait until you're perfectly fluent to feel successful. Every little accomplishment counts. Celebrate those moments. Say, wow, I just understood that whole sentence, or I used a new idiom correctly. These small successes build your confidence and fuel your perseverance.
Absolutely. It keeps you motivated and reminds you that you are making real progress. So, to recap today, we've talked all about dreams and success. We learned vocabulary like dream, success, goal, ambition, pursue, achieve, accomplish, milestone, challenge, overcome, perseverance, and determination.
And we practiced expressing our dreams using phrases like, my dream is to, I dream of, I'm working towards, and my long-term goal is to. We also heard a real-life example of how Ava and I talk about our own aspirations.
And remember our tips. Connect your English learning to your personal dreams, practice speaking about your goals regularly, and celebrate your small language victories. Each one of these will help you on your journey to English fluency.
This topic of dreams and success is so powerful, and now you have the tools to talk about it in English. So we encourage you to start today. Think about one dream you have, one goal you're pursuing, and try to describe it out loud in English. Use the words and phrases we shared.
That's right. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and you will definitely achieve your goals. And if you found this episode helpful, please remember to hit that like button, share it with your friends who are also learning English, and subscribe to Thesaurus Thrive for more engaging English lessons.
We love hearing from you, so leave a comment below and tell us about one of your dreams or a small success you've had recently. We're here to support you every step of the way.
Thanks for joining us on this journey today. Keep dreaming big, keep taking action, and keep thriving in your English learning. We'll see you next time on Thesaurus Thrive.
Bye for now.